Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. Today I'm really excited to be doing a review on Suntanglam from the house of SP Parfums. Now, if you're interested in this house, and this has really become, one of my favorite houses in all of perfumery, please check out the videos that I've done on SP Parfums. I actually did 2 scent safaris. I did a big giveaway, and this house is definitely sort of blowing up in the fragrance world. It's going to blow up really soon on YouTube, and the perfumer and owner Sven was nice enough to allow me 2 bottles from my collection and to review them. And so I chose 2 that I really love. They were hard decisions because I love a lot that this guy makes. I could wear almost anything in the collection and be very happy. But I went with one sort of for the summer and one more so for the cold weather. And so today I'm going to review Suntanglam for you guys, and this fall I'm going to review Civet Intense for you guys. But we're going to start with Suntanglam. So this fragrance was released this year. It was part of a capsule/private collection with Fragrantica writer Miguel Matos. And this one was released alongside Funfair and Lisbon Blues. Funfair is sort of a boardwalk summer carnival-like scent, and Lisbon Blues is sort of an aldehydic and animalic fragrance with notes of elemi and guaiac wood and citrus. I wasn't blown away by Lisbon Blues. I very much liked Funfair, and this one whole nother level. So as I said, 2017 release. It's extrait de parfum concentration. Notes are ylang-ylang, jasmine, sambac, coconut, animal notes, castoreum, sandalwood, amber, walnut, musk, vanilla, chocolate, patchouli, pandanus leaf, tonka bean, and cashmere. Now, if you're in the United States, you can grab this at Indie Scents. Indie Scents is actually carrying the entire line, and link will be at the end of the video. And these come in 30 ml bottles like you see in front of you, and some of the different SP Parfums fragrances have different prices. This one is $170 for 30 ml. Now, as far as your presentation comes, it comes with a box like this. It says the name of the fragrance. It actually lets you know it's the private collection with Miguel Matos. It's got a really cool sticker, right? Here we have the name of the fragrance, Extrait de Parfum, made in Germany. And inside, super simple, I ripped my box like a savage, and this tissue paper inside. So like nothing unbelievably special with the box, but it serves a purpose. Now the bottle is really deceptively nice. It's very heavy glass. Suntanglam, private perfume, Miguel Matos. You have sort of a I forget the cap guard, I guess, to make sure it doesn't spray, and it shoots out juice really well. It's a high quality bottle. I didn't use this much of the fragrance. I just want you guys to know. When I did the giveaway, Lola Scent won one of the prizes, and she picked the sample sets that didn't have Suntanglam, and she really wanted to try it, so we made her a decant, and that's why you see so much of the bottle actually gone. Now, as far as how I feel about this one, this is the best beach fragrance that I've ever smelled. And it's perhaps my favorite summer fragrance of all time. It just doesn't get better than this. This is a masterpiece of a fragrance. It blends this sort of suntan lotion-like quality of fragrances like Virgin Island Water and Fire Island with a maturity and complexity that's unrivaled in a sort of beach fragrance. And the delicate touch that took, the gentleness of the materials and the balance that's displayed in this bottle, to me is nothing short of divine. You've got that coconut and jasmine and ylang-ylang and sandalwood, this sort of gourmand accord with chocolate and that sandalwood. And then it's all really turned on its head. The white florals and the gourmand with this dirty patchouli note and these animalic notes. To me, this smells like 1974 at a beach. There's a bonfire. John Doe is there. He's 18 or 19, sort of wearing a classic fragrance at the time. He meets Jane Doe, who's wearing a beach-themed fragrance. They spend all night with each other, and this is the union of their fragrances, and the sexual aroma between them combined with their fragrances and being on the beach to form this fragrance. It's almost like a headspace analysis of the air above them as they lay in each other's arms. That muskiness, that coconut, it's something totally different, and it wears beautifully on the skin. The longevity on this one is beastly. This lasts on my skin for 12 hours and acts as a true extrait de parfum. It doesn't project offensively, and that's a good thing, because when you have a fragrance like this with animalic notes, you don't want them to be too off-putting. And there's definitely some beautiful skankiness to this one. So while for a good 3 to 4 hours, this one projects about arm's length, really the majority of the ride is one where someone will have to come close to you to get a really good whiff, and that's what you want here. This is a totally unisex fragrance. Men and women alike are going to love this. If it leans one way, I might say feminine because of the jasmine and ylang-ylang, but I think most men that I know would wear this one. And while of course this is hefty enough to be worn year-round, for me this is a killer scent for a nice cool summer evening in a romantic situation, or you just want to feel at your best. I'd probably rock this one with some dark crisp denim, Ferragamo loafers, and like a white button-down linen shirt with 2 or 3 buttons open, and just spray this bitch right on my chest. For me, that's how you use this one. Now, alternatives to this one, if you can't get it, or you're looking for something different or not as expensive, good luck, guys. Of course, Virgin Island water to me smells like a child's plaything compared to this. It smells like a cartoonish fragrance. Fire Island smells like an incomplete version of this. Fire Island has that, suntan lotion vibe to it, but it's missing the coconut, it's missing the real good white florals, and it's missing the animalic touch. Now, Smell Bent has a fragrance called Saint-Tropez Après Soli, which is supposed to be white florals and skanky musk, and yeah, this is a much better version of that. It's more gourmand, the skanky notes are better, they're skankier, and the florals are creamier and more realistic. It's just a superior version of any beach fragrance you're gonna find. At the Beach, 1966, CB perfume. I Hate Perfume's a water perfume. No longevity on this one, and again, a thin, incomplete version of this. So if you want something like this, get this. If someone were trying to talk you into purchasing this, I think they'd say that it's amazing, it's unique, it displays master craftsmanship, the quintessential summer fragrance, and it could be a closer for the right girl or guy. If someone were trying to talk you out of it, the only thing I think that could be said is it might be a bit hard to pull off for some people if they're not into sort of more daring fragrances. Might not float everyone's boat. It is skanky and it's pricey, but I think it's well worth it. Guys, you know, I don't rate what is sent to me to review, but this is summertime sex in a bottle, and while there might be some citrus scents that I enjoy wearing in the summertime more than this because they're easier to pull off, there's nothing I'd rather wear in the summer when I'm looking for something more complex. When I finish this bottle, I will have to buy another bottle. The combination of the white florals with the coconut, sandalwood, and chocolate, and the skanky animalic materials is a holy trinity, and I'm not overselling it. It just works, and it works in a wonderfully complex way, and if any of the elements that I mentioned weren't up to par, the scent would smell off-kilter and messy. It is super hard to execute something this complex without it smelling too synthetic, and this is balanced beautifully, and it's a trap that Smell Bent unfortunately fell into. As I said, Virgin Island water, good but too juvenile. Fire Island, brilliant but one-dimensional. This is the Goldilocks of the beach fragrance game. So guys, that is my review of Suntanglam by Smell Bent. Just listen, get your nose on this one, guys. This is the real deal. You know, I don't say that too often. I think, you know, if I was going to give this one a rating, it would be up there. But that's it. And I will review Civet Intense this fall for you guys. Another one I'm absolutely in love with from this house. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment section. I'll see you guys later this week with more videos. I will link to Indecents in the description. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Obviously, my name is Maximilian.